Today we're going to be checking out this Logitech M240 Silent Mouse. This is going to be a great mouse if you're looking for something small and portable. So inside the box you're going to get the mouse wrapped around in this nice fabric material, and then of course you're going to get the mouse inside of the fabric pouch. And then there's going to be this instruction manual, which you may not need because it's a fairly simple mouse. So first impressions with the mouse, this thing is definitely going to be really small. If I compare it to another Logitech mouse that's popular, this is going to be the M550. You can see that this M240 is going to be significantly smaller. But aside from its size, this thing has pretty nice build quality for the most part. The top is going to be made up of a texturized plastic material along with the sides over here. And then there's going to be a glossy little ring / edge that goes along this side. So this isn't really going to be a fingerprint magnet mouse where you have to clean it because of all of the fingerprints. Scroll wheel is going to be made of rubber, and it's going to give you a nice grip when actually scrolling through your documents. Now looking under the mouse, we can see that there is going to be a few things here. We're going to have an on and off switch, the sensor, along with a pairing mode button. And then the mouse is going to be powered by a AA battery, which can be found in here. And then there's also going to be a USB dongle storage compartment, which the mouse doesn't come with, but if you did want to purchase one, that's where it would be stored if you did not want to connect via Bluetooth. And then the battery life with this mouse is going to last you 18 months, which is about 1.5 years, give or take, depending on your usage. So you're virtually not going to be worried about this thing dying on you randomly. So let's do a little shake and click test for y'all to see what this thing sounds like and if there's any wobbly or rattly parts. So this thing definitely passed the shake test in my book. Basically, there's nothing too rattly or wobbly around it. Everything feels firm, and this thing is gonna feel like it's made of a high construction build quality and no loose parts wobbling or rattling around inside the mouse. And the clicks were also great, just like it says on the box, silent. They were definitely ultra silent, and that's kind of also the purpose of this mouse, is to have something that's not gonna distract anyone around you in your environment. Now by default, this mouse is gonna connect via Bluetooth, and all you do is you flip the switch on if it's not on already, and then you're going to see this light blinking, and while the light is blinking, you go on your computer to the Bluetooth settings, and you can see that we have the Logi M240 attempting to connect. We click it, and then you can see it is now connected. And as you can see, my mouse is now working on the computer, and this mouse is going to be compatible with both Windows and Mac computers. You can also install the Logi Options Plus software to get a little further customization, and the only thing you can customize here essentially in terms of shortcuts is the middle mouse button. And if I press this, you can see by default it is going to be the middle button. You can also do things like screen snip, keyboard shortcuts, emojis menu, but that will disable your middle mouse button on the global settings. If you wanted the middle mouse button to do something specific with a specific app, all you do is you click add application, and then maybe in Google Chrome you click confirm, continue. And then in Google Chrome, maybe you want this to do something specific like an emojis menu. So if I press the middle mouse button in Notepad, you can see that it doesn't do anything. But now if I press the middle mouse button in Google Chrome, you can see that the emoji menu does pop up. Now you can also go to the point and scroll settings, and there's gonna be a few things here like scroll wheel settings. You can have it inverted or standard. This is kind of like how on Mac, up is down is up, and Windows is standard where down is down and up is up. And then you can also enable smooth scrolling, which makes the scrolling a little bit more smooth, which I do like this, and I personally leave it on. And then the pointer speed is basically how fast you want the mouse to move. You can control it from here, or you can control it from your computer mouse settings. And then in the settings, you're gonna have a few things here like swap left and right buttons. So if you're a lefty, you can totally do that. And this mouse is gonna be ambidextrous. As you can tell by the design, this is a very symmetrical mouse, so it's designed to be used by both lefties and righties. And then you can also log into the Logitech settings to back up your settings, restore to defaults, or remove the mouse from your device. And then at the bottom right, you can also see the battery life of the mouse. And then as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a fairly small mouse, and in terms of grip styles, I would definitely say it's made for people with smaller hands or people who like to do like this more kind of claw grip style where your hands kind of crunch like that. If you try to lay your hands on top of the mouse, your fingers are just going to overflow to the top, so you're kind of forced to use it like this. So I would definitely recommend it for people with smaller hands who prefer gripping their mouse like this, or for children who are going to be using a mouse. Children typically don't really feel too comfortable on larger mice, so something like this would be perfect. So overall, this is going to be a solid mouse if you're looking for something small, easy to use, and portable. If you're looking for something a little more complicated, advanced, and more ergonomic than this, I'm going to leave a link to a mouse I reviewed up here called the Logitech MX Master 3S. That's going to be Logitech's flagship mouse, which has tons of bells and whistles and a lot of cool features. With that being said, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.